I thought hurricane season was over.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We got hurricane season and Billy Q. This is an absolute slobber knocker. Both these guys come to show and they come to stand up and bang. This one I'm kind of torn on. I think I have who I'm gonna go with, but I'm very curious on who you're gonna go with. I think I know, but who you picking in this one?
Dude, it's a tough one, right? Minus 200 is Hurricane Burgos and Billy Q plus 165. And I like to catch Billy Q when he's a dog because it happens a lot. And, he always wins fights. He keeps winning fight after fight. And I'm glad that they're finally giving him, someone higher in the rankings than him and someone as tough as Hurricane Shane Burgos, who, the last time we saw him, his brain switched off, in believe it was the third round versus Barboza. And that I didn't like seeing that. I don't like seeing how much damage that Burgos, tends to acquire. Like he ate a lot of punches versus Josh Emmett, and he's always just in slobber knockers. And this is a guy who is a fan favorite, right? Like people love Shane Burgos. I think it was maybe Dustin Poirier who was like, Shane Burgos is my favorite fighter, right? This dude is, comes to throw down,
It was
and
Michael
uh,
Chandler.
Michael Chandler, yeah, you're so right. It's
Yeah.
Michael Chandler, and to see Michael Chandler like starstruck by Shane Burgos, who was fighting below him again, right? It's just kind of interesting. And in this one, as much as I love Billy Q and think he's very well rounded, I think that this is a statement win for Burgos where he can rebound against a tough guy who is surging, who is on a nice win streak, and who is very well rounded. Like Billy Q is just one of those dudes who can truly mix it up. He's not going to wow you with any one factor, but the way he can string all facets of the game together is one that has like netted him a lot of success in the UFC. I just think Shane Burgos would be too much in this one. So, what are your thoughts? Do you think that Billy Q does get this done, or are you going to roll with your boy and pick Hurricane?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I think hurricane season truly is over, boys. I
Wow.
think winter is coming, and Billy Q is going to take this one. I really like that he's a slight underdog, and he's been looking really good his last few fights. Um, Shane, I don't know. I just don't. I did not like the way it looked those last two losses, and Billy Q is only getting better and better each fight. I think he's going to win this wherever it goes. I think he's the more complete martial artist when Shane is the absolute chin down, eyes up, fist flying, and let's bang. Like I just don't really see him being technical like Billy Cute is, but Shane could absolutely starch him in the first round. Shane is no joke. He is a hurricane when the season is there. I just don't think it is right now.
Yeah, and the matchmaking is pretty interesting, right? Because it's Shane Burgos who comes to throw down. This is a guy who's been in Fight of the Nights 4 times, versus Billy Q, who prior to his most recent contest versus Gabriel Benitez, he was, I don't want to describe him as a boring fighter, but he was a guy who just goes in there to get the job done. But with that last contest over Benitez, right? He looked better than ever. He finished Benitez, and if that version shows up, which I tend to think he will against Burgos, it's going to be a very tough night for Burgos. I just think that this is going to be a very close fight, and ultimately, I like Burgos to get the finish. I just think that he's going to have too much power over the course of the 3 rounds, and I don't think that while I do anticipate him eating shots, I don't think they're like the Josh Emmett, Edson Barboza power shots that put him out, or that put him out recently, and that he just accumulated versus Josh Emmett. I don't think that it's going to cause that same damage, and I think he'll survive long enough to get a third round finish. So I got to go with Hurricane. I think that the season is not over, but if winter is right around the bend, then that would be pretty impressive from Billy Q, because this is a guy who's surging, and what an opportunity on a main card to make a name for yourself against a fan favorite. So, any last thoughts on this one? This one's gonna be a banger.
Yeah, this is potentially fight of the night. So is the next few breakdowns. So, meat boys, make sure to smash that meat and don't forget the meat lock and check out our other videos. Throw in the comments also who you guys got. You got Burn Barner, Billy Q, or you got Hurricane Season. But it's over.